My buddy nearly killed my wife. It was a day that changed my life. He threw her on the ground in a pool of blood. She was found. When I found her, she was snoring. The blood from her head continued pouring. I called 911. They sent the fire truck. Not knowing what to do, I felt like a schmuck. The medics came and rendered aid. At the time, I thought she had it made. My buddy nearly killed my wife. It was the day that changed my life. At the hospital, she was awake. I saw her face that began to shake. Her head had begun to swell. I thought this might not end well. After several days in the hospital, she returned home feeling brittle. She took several years to recover. I took off work to care for my lover. My buddy nearly killed my wife. It was the day that changed my life. Not knowing what to do was a terrible thing. I ended up joining a search and rescue team, becoming a wilderness medic, saving lives, which was epic. My buddy nearly killed my wife. It was the day that changed my life. I should share that buddy was my horse. Like Mr. Red, a horse is a horse, of course. She mounted him and he got spooked. She reared straight up and threw her for a loop. A lesser rider would have jumped off to that idea. She would scoff. Buddy was not to blame. A tractor moved, and that's a shame. My buddy nearly killed my wife, but it was a day that changed my life. Buddy saved my wife that day as he got off her. He stepped far away. He walked over to his corral and stood there waiting for his pal. When the firemen came, they took control. I tied Buddy to a pole. We kept Buddy a couple more years. When he'd see my wife, he'd shed a tear. Buddy nearly killed my wife. It was a day that changed my life.